You're listening to Big Facts with Big Bank and DJ Scream.
Live for First Class Sounds, you know who it is, DJ Scream. Big Bank is here, Baby Jade is here, the homie Jesse is here, big homie Kodak is here.
Westside.
And it's time for a Big Facts Friday. What's up, everybody? What's up?
We on the West Side couch over here.
That's the West Side couch?
Yeah, that's the West Side
Is
couch.
it? On the East Side couch, I guess. Well, whatever. I'm closer to the East Side couch. Anyway, what's on everybody's mind?
What's happening?
Somebody talk, please.
What we doing?
It's a great day.
Bank said he's going to start talking. He lied to me.
Okay, so what we doing? So,
Well, hold on. Before we do that,
okay,
we're going to do a
we
few
gonna
words
salute to
today.
this thunder that's taking place.
He said salute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Salute.
Salute to the thunder. Please don't cut us off. We're going to do a few different words today because we just vibing, you know what I'm saying? We got some stuff on our mind and our hearts we was talking about before the episode started. So let's start off with a powerful word, a word we all know about, ego. So you got a definition for ego? Any type of definition for ego?
Yes,
Regular
the definition of ego.
Urban definition for ego? Kodak, check your ego.
Is a person's
control.
sense of self-esteem or self-importance. That's the textbook definition.
A person's sense of self-esteem or
self-importance.
self-importance. That's what ego
I like that.
Okay, that
And
makes
then
sense.
the urban definition of ego is
EGO. Ego.
an inflated sense of self gained exclusively from Facebook popularity,
Oh no.
friend count,
No.
and number of likes received per
That
status
do
update.
boost people's ego.
That's the vehicle though. Like that's the vehicle to potentially stroke the ego, but that's not ego. But anyway, that's the urban definition.
But you said it was boosted by those accounts though.
Yeah, it's the vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the actual thing.
Yeah, it's not the actual ego. Yeah.
So why is ego so why can someone's ego be so detrimental to their well-being? What are the things that come with an ego or having a bad ego that can stop a person from becoming their best self?
Say that one more time, I'm sorry.
So why is the ego detrimental to a person?
Ego can be detrimental to a person for the same reason that arrogance can be detrimental to a person.
Which
It can provide a false sense of security about their overall
Importance.
perception and their importance to the world.
and
it can prevent them from
Growing.
it can prevent growth. It can stunt your growth because you feel like you're already whatever it is that you're trying to be.
Yeah.
Type shit.
What?
ego.
Oh, okay.
Why is the ego bad for you? Why can't it be?
Why can't it be?
Why can it be? Detrimental is the word for real, but why can the ego be detrimental to
We were
oneself?
talking, man. Jess was talking about something earlier. What you say, Jess? Why you feel?
Come up to the mic a little bit.
I feel like it can keep you from growing, like Jay said.
Speak on the West Side.
It can keep you from
Camera
growing.
shy a little bit. Jess like, man, maybe I let the nigga talk me to this shit. But that nigga just called me when I
gotta let
talked.
that
Jess,
nigga
that nigga
warm
tell me
up.
so much shit, bro.
Yeah.
That shit just helped me with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like, basically, he was saying, like, the ego could goddamn. The worst part of the ego is, goddamn, it keep you like this.
Mm-hmm.
When
Ego
you
can
really
damage
like
your growth.
this,
When
and it
you
prevents
really
you
can
from
goddamn
really
be-
being like this.
Like, especially when two people have egos, like in friendships and relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that shit is always a disaster.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's like it can keep you separated from people, but it also keep you separated from your peace, right?
And that shit, and that shit can have you react differently. That shit can make you react in a way that you wouldn't even react if ego wasn't involved.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you have a false perception of reality.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's an unchecked emotion.
Unchecked emotion.
Yeah. It's an unchecked emotion that can hinder you
I
from
never
growing.
thought about it like that. That's a good answer.
Unchecked emotion. So how do you do you think everybody knows when they're letting their ego get in the way of their progression, or do you think that that's sometimes like the like what someone has adopted, like they're just egotistical, they might not even know it because ain't nobody even told them? Like arrogance is a little different because generally people tell you about that or you feel that, but sometimes I think people being egotistical and prideful. Don't even know it.
Egotisticalism is just like toxicity.
What do you mean?
You don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
In certain instances.
But people can tell you. But generally you don't know I'm being egotistical.
You're not aware because
you think you're just being yourself.
You just think, some people have that in them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which could be considered a character flaw. It might not be, depending upon who's judging.
So we named several instances a while back of why arrogance can be good, right? But are there instances where your ego can be good?
Yeah, there's always, everything's good in moderation, and just depends on how your ego manifests itself. So if you're in a situation to where maybe nobody believes in whatever your talent or your gift is, but you believe in it to a point where you push through all the negativity and you make sure you get to the level that you're supposed to be at, then your ego served you in that situation.
How do ego align with confidence though?
Ego is an inflated sense of confidence, just like arrogance is the minimal version of cockiness. They're parallel.
You think ego align with confidence?
I think ego is genetics. We all have them, but they can grow big. So if it's unchecked,
you saying you gotta be able to balance your ego.
You born with ego.
Everybody got it.
Balance your ego, just like even jealousy.
Yeah, but I mean, your ego can get real big, and it can cause you to have harm to yourself. So if you don't check it, then how can you grow?
Said ego is unchecked emotion.
Yeah, it's unchecked emotion.
Yeah, that's right. That's basically what it is.
Again, like I said, I don't think you don't learn. You don't learn your ego. You know what I'm saying? You might learn how to be arrogant or confident, or you like those are words that you learn. But I feel like we all, like you said,
how to control it.
You have an ego.
Yeah, but you learn how to control it.
How to control it.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. You got to control the ego and don't let the ego control you.
Because it can be detrimental.
So another word.
What's the next word?
Another powerful word, right? That could be very detrimental to someone, and that's not the word.
I'm sorry.
And to people
I don't know where that came from.
I don't either. Greed. Greed. You want to talk
Let's get into it.
Greed?
Let's get into it.
Definition of greed.
Let's look at the definition.
We can go with our definition. Greed. Why is greed detrimental to a person?
Greed can be detrimental because normally when you're greedy, you go out of your way to get extra or to do more, and I feel like that is a way to put yourself in a bad situation. Like,
and a lot of times in the process, you hurt others
or yourself.
What about a greedy ass nigga with an ego?
Well, then we give you that. If you got all of that going on, if you got greed, ego, all of that going on, then.
But in the Urban Dictionary, the urban definition of greed, simply put, is the root of all evil.
That's the Urban Dictionary. The dictionary. Greed is the root of all evil. I can't think of a.
It's an intense and selfish desire for something, especially wealth, power, or food.
It's like you're never satisfied.
Yeah. So, is there any instance, we just asked this about ego, is there any instance where greed can be good? Can greed ever be good? We just said the ego can be necessary a little bit.
Yes.
I think
Please
it can
give me
be
the
good
instance.
too.
I'm trying to think.
A good instance of greed is when you're greedy for love. Or greedy, or like not you're greedy for self-love, but you're greedy for like
love from somebody
else.
Else?
Your love of, well, that can kind of be turn into obsession. I guess not.
And if you're greedy for love, I feel like you're gonna take from whoever and not really give anything back in return.
Yeah.
If you're greedy for love?
Yeah.
Could be greedy for love.
Like, I want this person so bad and I want them to give me all their attention, but I'm not really gonna give anything back.
But greed has to have, like, per the definition, a little bit of selfishness in it. So if you're being greedy,
that's selfish.
Yeah, I'm saying if you're being, but we're trying to talk about an instance where greed can be good. That's what
I don't think there's anything where greed can be good.
What's the definition of greedy? Y'all put it up.
Greed
It's an intent.
Greed is showing an intense or selfish desire for something, especially wealth, power, or food.
I don't think it's no good in
Wealth, power, or food.
Ain't no good in greed.
I don't think it's no good in it.
I can't see. The only time I could see maybe greed will be good is, let's say you decided to prioritize yourself and your personal space and your personal well-being, and you say, I'm prioritizing me. I don't think that's being greedy.
I don't think that's greedy. I just think that's
Shifting focus, prioritizing, but in
Some
a way
people,
it kind of is.
some
You
people
can
will
say,
call
I'm
that
being
selfish.
greedy with my time. I'm gonna be greedy with my own time for myself. But is that really bad? Because you're looking out for yourself.
It depends on if you have people that are looking that need
depend
you.
on your
that depend
time.
on you. Because like say if a mother was saying,
Greedy with her time.
yeah, was greedy with her time.
She would then in turn neglect her kids.
And even though it's good to look out for yourself, but at the same time, people are depending on you. You know, you gotta divvy that time up properly.
Yeah.
But I think greed. What am I trying to say? Greed in moderation is
I
good.
ain't no
Because-
way to be good in greed.
That's what I'm
No, no,
saying.
no.
You can't be greedy in
listen,
moderation with food.
Hear me
or
out.
money. Go ahead.
Hear me out. I feel like greed in moderation is good because too much greed is for anything is bad, but greed in moderation to a certain point or to a certain extent is actually motivation to push you to work harder to achieve whatever goals it is that you're trying to achieve. Like, just
That's
say,
not greed.
I think that's
that's
confident.
ambitioning.
I think that's
That's
confident.
different. You trying to change
confident.
words.
no, but no, listen,
Ambition.
listen.
What's
what
the
I'm saying.
definition for greed again? We say the definition.
Say
Yeah,
the regular definition.
the regular definition.
All I know is it has selfishness.
Yeah, I
in it.
think that's
Yeah,
that's
Ain't
your
no
drive.
good- ain't good.
It's
showing
Ain't
an
good.
intense and selfish desire for something, especially wealth or power. But no, what I'm saying is greed in moderation for, like, let's just take a businessman, a realtor. He has a greed for land.
He has an ambition. I mean, he has a passion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
not
different
greed,
word.
yeah.
It's a
The
different
passion.
word. You try to do that
Greed
word
is
for
greed
something else.
is greed is like. Let's just take these
Give it to me,
bottles.
give it
off.
to
That's
me.
why I said. That's why I
Hoarding.
said greed in moderation.
There's no moderation. It's passion. It's passion or liking.
Those words are
when it becomes
that's a
when it
conundrum.
comes
Yeah,
to the
you
point.
trying to connect two words that don't even go
You know
together.
what I'm saying? When it
Greed
comes
and moderation ain't it? Cause once you greedy, you
You don't give a damn
already
about no moderation.
you already there. You can't be a little bit greedy.
One thing that comes along with greed too generally is getting that wealth or that power or getting whatever you want to get. It usually is at the expense of other people's good. That's why I think that there can't be any good with greed, because you're usually fucking somebody over to get to where you want to go. That's the greed. I'll fuck anybody over to have all this money. I'll fuck anybody over to have all this money. You see what I'm saying?
And I ain't gonna never have enough.
Right. It'll never be enough because I'm greedy. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Slim, you close that door.
My opinion.
No, I agree. I'm trying to think of a way like where greed. I think greed is like really one of them words that is just all negative. Like there isn't a good connotation to greedy. Like, cause even if like you was talking about you were just talking about land, or like, you know, if you're greedy with land, like you're just, it's really like if like say one of the examples was food. If you're greedy with food, you're not eating to satisfy yourself. You're eating and taking food
To
because
overindulge.
Yeah, you want to just take it. Because I want it. There's no reason behind it. There's no justification. It's just I want the food.
Selfishness. When you could give somebody else some of the food who might be starving.
Yeah. A greedy nigga got there, eat what he eat his and throw the
Eat
rest
a whole
away.
bunch of shit just
Right.
so
Throw
can't
the rest
nobody
away,
else have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, you don't want nobody to have shit, basically. You want
Like how some of these corporations do, like
ain't no good out of that.
they'll throw
Yeah.
away food that's edible
Instead
just
of
to
giving
not-
it to homeless people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, no good in greed. Ego can be necessary because we're born with ego. We're not born with greed. But what about another powerful word, which is jealousy?
Jealousy may be subjective.
Subjective.
How? And greed isn't.
Greed ain't. You can not make nothing right out of greed. But you could be jealous. You could be a jealous person and not have malice intent.
Yeah.
You could be jealous that your brother got a red bike and you want a blue one. That don't mean that you hate your brother.
And emotions can be missed.
But that is what it's eventually gonna turn into.
No, but I'm saying, but
I might just be jealous of that, not of you.
But jealousy can be a misidentified emotion.
Yeah, you know how to walk your bike faster than me, so it might
motivate.
Yeah, jealousy could damn near motivate you.
So it falls back to a
okay. So if that's the case,
that's an unchecked emotion also.
So if that's the case, what's the root of jealousy? Let's get to that. Let's get into that.
So the definition: jealous, feeling or showing envy of someone.
Envy is
not,
there's nothing good about envy.
First word it said was feeling.
Yeah,
he grew jealous
unchecked
of
emotion.
This person's success.
There's nothing good about envy.
Yeah, you right about that. So everything we talk about.
Yeah, all that shit bad.
What's the first one?
Ego,
that's emotion.
Yeah, it's an emotion.
No, ego is a noun. Ego is a thing.
Egotistical is a state. Being egotistical is a state. But
yeah.
Ego is actually like you said,
it's a noun.
It's a thing.
Okay, and
greed is an action, or being greedy is an action.
Greed is a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't born with greed.
You're not born with
greed. Greed is a noun also. Greed is a thing.
Well, let's check it.
What about somebody?
Greed is a man. Look that shit up. Greed is a noun, bro.
Yeah,
we gotta talk fact. This big fact.
Yeah.
We can't be on the motherfucking big guessing.
Jade is correct. Greed
Ding-a-ling,
is a noun.
motherfuckers.
Greed is a noun.
Yeah.
It's kind of smart.
No, I learned all this in literature. I know it for a fact.
Okay, literature.
You watch
Nah, but so how do they all tie together? Like, because we hear these words all the time. Like,
what the word
jealousy,
greed, jealousy,
envy,
and what?
greed. Sometimes we don't hear ego.
Fuels greed, and
fuels greed.
Yeah, ego fuels greed, and when you're greedy,
I don't think.
And
you don't agree with shit you say, so
I know. That's why I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't think
it's cool.
I don't think ego.
Somebody else say.
I don't think ego feeds greed, but. Oh
no! When you have a big ego, that makes you feel like that makes you like feel like you need everything and like nobody else deserves to have anything because you're the best of whatever it is that you're trying to be or whatever.
What?
Well, yeah, man, I'm gonna jump over there on your stupid ass.
What did you say? What?
And then. The way that greed ties into jealousy is when a greedy person isn't able to take everything and somebody else gets a piece of what they're trying to get the whole of, then they become jealous of that person. Like, how are they able to get a piece of this and I don't have all of it type shit.
That holds some weight.
What?
That holds some weight. That holds some weight.
Bitch, shut up.
That holds some weight.
The fuck?
See, my ego would have slapped the fuck out you, but I have checked my emotions.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you're cognizant and you thought about that shit because I would have slapped the fuck
No,
back.
I have been ameliorated. Like, we're gonna use all these words to dig right now.
Yeah, because my hand was gonna permeate your face.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I like that.
Yeah. Good shit, King.
So.
But I feel it's jealousy.
Oh my goodness. A free for all.
Man, what would I do without y'all, man? I don't know, man. My life would be so boring.
So what so let's I don't know, keep it or trash it. So ego.
Yes.
Are we keeping it or trashing it? I still have an ego when it comes to certain things. I would like to trash my ego completely, but I'm not completely there.
But why would you want to trash your ego completely, though?
I'm not completely because you don't never just want to go for anything.
Right? Exactly. No, that's what we were saying earlier.
I feel like in this industry, in the entertainment industry, you got to have an ego. Everybody has an ego in the entertainment industry. You can't
the two wrongs make a right. Two wrongs don't make a right.
I'm saying it's essential.
You got to be everybody else to. I'm saying
everybody. People be different sizes, but I'm saying you have to have a bit of one. You have to have some type of an ego to be successful. Well, you don't have to be an asshole about it
because you're born with it. So I don't think you can get rid of it.
Yeah,
right.
You're born with the ego.
Yeah.
How?
You have an ego.
You agree with that, Jesse?
Mm-hmm. Like I say, I think it can grow.
It's in you.
I think it can grow to be big.
It's in you. You're born with emotion, right?
Say less shit. Westside said it's a fact. So
if you're born with emotion, you're born with an ego.
Oh, okay. Say less.
Same family. So ego, don't trash it.
Shit, if we gonna keep ego, we gotta keep all the rest of that shit.
No.
You can't keep all the rest of this. You can't keep greed.
Nah, you can definitely leave.
I say
Trash
don't,
greed.
don't trash ego.
Keep the ego.
Keep it on the fence.
Keep it to the side just in case you need
Yeah,
it.
keep them up close to the trash can. Don't put it in there yet.
Right. Let the ego know you will put it in the trash, but keep it there
okay,
in case you need it.
so if we're keeping ego and we putting greed to the side of the trash.
Greed is in the trash.
Greed is in the trash.
Don't
and
ever
then-
want to be greedy or
so
be around
what we doing
greedy
with
people.
jealousy?
We gotta goddamn burn that up. Jealousy turn into
Namely
fuck.
because the envy and hate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you throw away jealousy.
Yeah, if that thing
You don't
left
need to be
unchecked,
jealous.
well, ooh.
You should never be jealous. Some people would take jealousy to the extreme of saying, some people, I don't know, y'all talk about this because women tend to joke about the jealous word a little more. I think it's a joke, but I'm so jealous.
I don't joke about that shit. I don't play that shit.
Do you think all three of those words, everybody have
a little bit of it in them?
That of each one of those words. Do you
For
feel like
sure.
it's certain things
I mean,
you
in
greedy
life.
about?
For sure.
In life.
Do you feel like it's certain things you greedy
When
about?
I was little, I was food greedy for sure.
Do you think
when
it's
I was
certain
younger.
things that you got them
Kodak is still food.
about?
Kodak is still food
Certain
greedy.
things that you jealous make you jealous?
For sure. Jealousy is like a natural emotion. That's like
Human
I don't
instinct.
think I
It's
get-
human
I don't think I
nature.
get- I don't think I got a jealous side in me.
Yeah, if somebody drive by when I was younger in a nice car, and I was like, "Damn, that car hard, man! I want that car." It ain't like envious.
That's not jealous.
but
That's
that,
not jealousy. So what is?
but I kind of get what
Jealousy is a weak emotion.
definitely,
Right.
Definitely.
Jealousy becomes like, damn,
I
why
ain't
that's
got
not
nothing.
me?
Jealousy is the lady of a
Right.
nigga for real.
Why them, not me? You nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why them, not me?
But see-
a
But
nigga
you
get a
could
record
be
deal.
jealous, but could you could be jealous that say for instance your girl wanna go out with her friends and you asked out. That could make you jealous.
The lady of a nigga.
But I'm saying, but that shit could make you jealous, like really, or disappointed. Which one is that?
That's jealousy.
That's jealousy.
Yeah,
But girl, that's what I
jealous.
say. Females, y'all can chime in from the back. Don't y'all joke about the jealous shit? Like, girl,
I
I'm
don't-
jealous of your hair. I'm jealous that your hair do this and my hair don't do
I
that.
don't
That's
joke.
why
I
I
don't play
said
like that.
it's
I don't
a
joke
weak
about that shit.
emotion.
Yeah, I don't play that shit. That jealous, because that's really like some slick hating shit.
No, I
like,
feel you. I'm just
Jealousy?
saying from afar,
I don't
I've
joke
seen
like that.
women do it.
Everybody got some slick hating in them.
Yes. Yes.
That's all I'm asking.
Yes.
Like, I think that every woman has some type of jealousy, right? But you can be jealous of somebody and it not be in a week.
You can't. That not by definition. It has
Women
to be
are
envious.
90%.
I don't
be
play like that. I don't
emotion.
play them type of games.
Hold up, what'd you say, Jess?
I said women.
Are you gonna support them?
Women hold genetic makeup is like 90% emotion, so it's only right that they got a jealous side.
Yeah.
That's why I said
That's
for
true,
men, it's a weak what's called emotion. I don't even
The
deal
lady of a nigga.
Yeah.
Either jealousy or
Some men got it.
like you
But
either
you can
can
still
turn
say, for example, like, okay, let's say one of your friends is getting married. You could be like, girl, I'm jealous you getting married. That don't mean that you
No,
really
no,
jealous.
no,
you
no.
can support her.
You can
being
still say
married
that.
instead
But
of
if you saying, you could be in
If you're saying if I'm getting married and a bitch that's supposed to be my friend told me that she was jealous that I'm getting married, I'm finna look at this whole like, what do you
Exactly.
like? What is it like?
But,
What
but
you
I
mean?
get what she's saying. She's saying basically like, like that's a form of saying I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Cause
Not
I'm
to
so
me.
proud of you that
Women
I want
do
it for
that.
myself.
To me,
Women do that.
I'm so proud of you that I want it for myself.
No.
That's what she's trying to say.
Like, I got homegirls, I swear to God, I don't have a jealous. I'm a lot of things, and I'm not a hater, and I'm never jealous of nobody. But
I understand where she's coming from.
Really dope
Yeah, that's what she's trying to say.
Yeah.
And I'll tell her all the time, like, girl, I'm jealous for you. I'm jealous that you in this dope ass relationship. That don't mean that I'm hating on her. That's me saying.
I don't know. I guess
It's like a congratulations.
That's more like a congratulations.
It's slang. It's slang.
Now if you go tell
It's
her
slang. It's
like this bitch done got married, that's jealousy
Yeah.
and hate.
So-
If you telling her,
So
I guess I don't know. Like I guess I'm burnt out on bitches, and I done been through too much shit with bitches to even start to try to play like that.
What she-
shit like that'll set me off.
What she doing is she's using it as slang.
Yes.
It's slang.
yeah, she using that slang, yeah.
Just like if a woman call another woman, women call other women bitches all the time and all that shit. It's slang. I don't think it's like
Yeah,
you
that's-
dog ass hoe.
Okay, calling me a bitch is a slang, but saying that you're jealous of something
It's
that I have is
slang.
not slang.
Now when
It
you know
is
I'm not
slang.
jealous.
In
What
the
about when you know
context.
I'm not jealous for real though?
How do I know that?
I'm just saying.
I would have thought up to that point that you weren't, but now that you saying it out your mouth as a joke, You know what I'm saying? I didn't.
It's just like you pulling up with the J's on. When you pull up with J's, I be like, damn, them bitch, I wish I'd have got them first. You know I ain't hating on you in no type of way.
No,
you know
but
I'm
that's
not
you
jealous.
though. Like I know.
But that's
that.
what I'm saying. So what if, how she can't feel like that about one of her friends?
Or that's like,
And I actually
No, I mean
feel
she can
like
play
that.
with her friends like that. Just don't play with me like
But
that.
I'm saying I actually
So it
feel,
gotta be somebody
I
you
feel what
comfortable
saying, But that's her friend. But I actually feel like
people
that in my heart, like,
people
damn, Jay, how the fuck you get the J first? I supposed to have them.
No, but I
don't mean-
know like
okay,
You get what I'm saying? You get
I get what you're saying, but I can't use you as an example.
So it's the
If you walk in screaming like, damn, Jay got the motherfucking BMS shirt.
the context and the relationship.
You know he not hating on
There's
you.
certain things I say to certain people that I won't say to certain people.
Yeah, because I don't
context.
play like, and it could be because of my past experiences with bitches. Like that's why I don't fuck with bitches. But it's just like don't say no shit like that to me because I'm gonna take it the wrong way.
You saying that's a trigger point for you?
Yeah, like
I get
don't
what
do
you're
that.
saying.
Don't do that.
As a woman, if you're really jealous of a person, in reality,
You're not gonna tell her. You're not gonna tell her.
I'm jealous you have this. So if a woman walks
Some people do though. Some people do. Some people do. Some people do. Some bitches will.
Nah, that's goddamn trolling in your truth.
Yeah.
Once again, that's what that is. No, when you do that to a person, sometimes you could be hating for real.
Yeah, and I done
you
been
come
through
saying
that.
just
I
to
done
make
been
it
through
seem
that.
like
And
I'm
like
playing it off.
I don't play like that. I don't play like that at all.
But you know,
Yeah,
your
like
intention.
bitch, I'll punch you in your face. Stop playing with me for real. Like,
Jay, you come in here all the time with shoes that I ain't got, and I think like I'll come to you and be like, I'm jealous you got them shoes. That ain't me being like, I'm a jealous bitch that you got shoes I ain't got.
But
No,
that's,
yeah, okay.
that's slang.
Oh, I got them.
It's
Yeah,
slang
like,
and context.
yeah, but-
It's context.
Exactly.
It's context.
But she's saying basically, I know your relationship. So it depends on that's what y'all call the words.
Context and relationship.
Subjective.
Oh, subjective.
It depends on who it is.
Yeah.
Like bitch Vaughn already know you. Like I already done sniffed some shit on you.
But I think with Jay, I think
If I fuck with you,
it's
it's
I think with Jay,
I get you a pair.
I think with Jay,
You know I damn near say that. I get you a pair. Like
Yeah,
Jay
I think with
said she
Jay-
over bitches, right?
yeah.
Ego. That's what's keeping her from humbling herself to understand where she coming from.
exactly.
So that's why I
Dr.
said
Jesse.
it's a unchecked what's called emotion.
Yeah.
You go all the way back.
Yeah.
But let me.
When she
Okay,
said,
so
shit,
let
I'm
me.
over bitches.
Yeah.
So that's gonna keep her from understanding that.
Exactly.
Cause she's saying whoever say something to her, she just over that shit.
Yeah.
No. Okay,
But
well,
she
maybe I
ain't
need
even
to
meaning it
rephrase
like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. We can see it like that because we ain't at what she at. Oh, so
Yeah.
what the shit done happened to her that make her feel that way. So we can be like, I see what you're saying. Like, if you tell me you like these shoes, or a motherfucker tell you like, bang, I see you been losing weight, but how the fuck you do it? But that shit make me feel like I'm jealous that I can't do that shit. That to me, that's a compliment.
Yeah,
Like, you telling me I can do
is.
something that you can't do.
That is.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't
But
even taking no type of.
But your humbleness is what's allowing you to see it from both sides.
Yeah. Yeah. So Jay have an unchecked emotion and an unchecked ego. Check that shit. Bitch.
nah, I just got PTSD when it comes to bitches. Like
See what I'm
I
saying?
ain't-
She
you know what I'm saying? I
just
can't-
over bitches.
You know what I'm saying?
Jay,
Yeah,
stop
like,
bouncing and hopping. You making me scared now. Stay your ass still.
No, I'm cool. Like,
Like she finna
These fuck
explode.
springs up in that song.
And I
Like she
feel
finna
you.
explode.
nah, that shit.
Sometimes
it's
girls just be
like,
hating all the time.
Because like shit that I done been through, like my whole life with hoes. Like when certain people say certain shit, or just like Black said, if I done already sniffed some shit on you, and I already feel like your energy is weird or some shit like that, and you say some shit like that to me, it's gonna be a problem. Period. And it ain't got nothing to do with nothing else other than the fact that like I feel like you not coming from the correct place, like saying some shit like that to me.
Yeah.
Do you think it's somewhat of a defense mechanism? Because you think that I'm just saying this obviously with love. You think that
I'm not gonna
sometimes-
bite you, Scream.
No, I'm
I'm
just
cool.
saying you think that maybe because we all do it, and I know I've done it. I've been in therapy, but you think you might be overreacting if that happened?
It's a possibility.
It's a possibility. Okay,
It's a strong
your ego
possibility.
gonna allow you to be like, I don't give a fuck if I'm overreacting or not. Fuck it.
right.
Yeah.
But my
Because I done been that way with my ego. Like that's why I ain't really
We
talk
all-
on that part because no, on some G shit. It's
Yeah.
like I don't give a fuck once I don't give a fuck. Once I done wrote it, fuck it. If I'm wrong or if I'm right, it's fuck it.
Right.
It can diminish growth. It can keep you from growing.
Yeah, exactly. I know. But
Make
that's
it
what I'm
keep
saying.
you-
That's
keep-
why I just sat back and just listened to it because I ain't finna sit here and try to act like my ego ain't fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's a situation that I want to be like, you know what, man, let me hit the nigga ass up because I don't feel like that no more. But then I just be like, fuck, he ain't call me. Or fuck, these niggas ain't call me.
So
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
ego and pride.
I think that shit run hand in hand.
Ooh, now that's a good
No, it's
question.
ego and
Run
pride.
hand
Do
in
ego
hand.
and pride go together?
Oh, for sure.
pride,
I mean, one is the root of the other.
Yeah, they right there.
Pride is the root of an ego, for sure. But is so? I think again, it's like, what is your ultimate goal? Like, is everybody's ultimate goal in here to be at true peace? Is it? You can say no.
Mine
maybe
is.
not. Yours is. So, and I gotta understand this. Everybody gotta understand this. Like, some of these emotions and some of this shit that we have inside of us that we was taught, we're gonna have to eliminate them or minimize them to get closer to true peace.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just it.
And that's
But
it.
He
do
can
you
say
ever
ego,
get
he
the true
can-
peace though.
I think you can.
Yeah, definitely.
If that's your goal, I think you can accomplish what you want to accomplish if that's truly your goal. But it's gonna take, just like anything else, it's gonna take sacrifice. Kodak, wake your drunk ass up, man. Who drunk? You snoring.
Or growling or something.
Been a long day. I've been up since 5.
All right, man. Well, shit. Check your
Damn, this nigga out, man. What's shit?
check your greed. Check your whatever the word is. Nigga snoring.
What we talking about?
We talk about your snoring ass.
That nigga ego allowed him to go to sleep on our shit.
Right.
In the middle of the
That's
conversation.
not-
Second time doing this shit.
That nigga is a narcoleptic.
Nigga greedy.
That's fucked.
How am I hitting all these words at once?
Because you.
that nigga
This is
greedy.
your backlash for that bullshit.
So that nigga greedy. Hey, get this nigga out of here, shot. Come on.
Nigga snoring. Anyway, so
Yeah.
no, seriously, like, I think that if you just like you want to accomplish getting fit or being the biggest rapper,
Can't
or
believe this nigga.
just like you want to accomplish getting fit, being the biggest rapper, getting rich or whatever, we all know that come with sacrifice. So we willing to sacrifice to get rich, but we got to be willing to sacrifice to be at peace too.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? If that's what we really want.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's gonna come with definitely having to check that ego to a minimum. My man said the right thing. You don't want to completely get rid of it. I don't think none of us got a problem with greed or jealousy.
Right.
But shit, we all got our different shit. You know what I mean?
Okay, so let me ask y'all this then. So when it comes to working on or trying to tame or check those unchecked emotions, what's the first step?
Conscious decision, like anything.
Acknowledge it.
Conscious
Acknowledge it.
decision right here to say
West Side?
He just said it.
conscious decision. That's always the first step. I am not
It start
going
from
to do
within.
this no more.
Yeah.
Everything starts from
It's
within.
like accountability, right?
It's just in your head. You made it.
It starts
You
from
gotta-
within.
you gotta-
Yeah.
It's
You
not
gotta-
a thought no more. You acting on it like, man, I ain't drinking no more liquor.
No, you got to know it's wrong too, because shit, if you okay with being a
Part of the
greedy ass
conscious-
nigga,
That's the part of the conscious decision.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this no more. Like it hits you like, man, I'm gonna work out. You know
Like,
what I'm saying?
yeah, like I'm
this
not
shit,
finna-
and this is my.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
not finna goddamn
but it
close
was
my
a
eyes
con-
and growl
it was-
in the middle of Big Facts Friday.
Oh, this nigga, man. Fuck wrong with this nigga. This nigga just went to sleep. It's your
And then
second
we would
time
have woke
doing
up over
this
here be
shit.
snoring,
Your
and
third
slobbering
straight
by
bitch you
now.
out. Like, for real.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my
We gonna come
God.
to big homies and fall asleep, bro.
Yeah.
it'd be comfortable at the house.
Oh,
You know,
Lord.
that CBD.
We got bean bags. Oh, the CBD.
No, but
Yeah.
the conscious decision, bro. Like, I mean, this is a result of conscious decision. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we finna do this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't looking back. We finna do this shit. It's a conscious decision that everybody has the power to do if you want to do it.
Yeah.
Can't be forced into doing it, though. If you try to
Right.
force somebody into doing it, never works out. But the conscious decision is the moment where you're like, I'm finna do this.
Right.
And the powerful thing about that shit is usually when you make that conscious decision and put your complete mind to it, you accomplish this shit or something close to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It starts from within, though. Like, all of my changes has come from within. Mm-hmm. It start with yourself.
For sure.
Yeah.
You gotta want to do it.
Yeah, you got to want to do it. Yeah, you got to think. All of it starts from right here. Mm-hmm. So he's saying a conscious decision. All of it starts from here.
Okay, but let me ask you a question. Let me ask you another question.
Mm-hmm.
So since everything starts from here and, you know, like you have to change yourself to be able to get to whatever point, when you notice some of the similar characteristics in the people that are close to you and the people that you love that you're trying to change, do you project your self change onto them and try to help them change. Like the same things that you know that you were wrong, that like is wrong within you.
You can have a
or
conversation with them and you see how they receive it.
Conscious conversation.
And you can't be mad at them if they
don't.
Yeah,
you can't take it
be
personal.
mad at them.
You just can't take it personal. We're gonna make you mad if you're taking it personal.
Yeah, you gotta let everybody be them. But if you find a couple people that you probably can change, and then inflict everything that you can on them. But if they don't change, hey, you can't trip.
Yeah.
And you can't really look at them different.
And you can't be mad at them. You just gotta adjust the way you deal with them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Conscious conversation, which could lead to them making a conscious decision or not. But you can't force nobody to do shit.
Nah.
Yeah, you're right.
That's just a reality. So, throw the greed in the trash. Throw the jealousy in the trash.
Yeah.
Hold on a little bit to your ego, and make the conscious decision to do what you want to do when you decide to do it.
Big fact.
You know what I mean? Big facts. Friday. Any last words, Kodak?
Get this nigga ass up out of here ASAP.
Can jealousy be converted into a positive thing though? Like if a nigga like
We already said it.
I'm
can though.
no what I'm
You
saying
can be so jealous of a motherfucker that didn't inspire you.
Is
You
it jealousy
can.
or motivation?
You don't think so?
No, jealousy
You
and
can-
motivation.
you
I think
can- you can.
them words.
but
Somebody
why
can
can't-
inspire
Jealousy starts
you.
from a negative place.
Somebody probably can inspire you, but you cannot get that from them being what's called jealous.
Jealous?
Yeah.
It's
You
inspiration
You're
and
right.
motivation, but jealousy.
But how though?
You're right. I'm trying. Nah. You right. I feel what you're trying to say because I'm trying to think that too. But that ain't really jealous. That ain't even really.
I'm saying like
that's really admiring a person.
Right.
Yeah,
That's really admiring a
and my
person. what I'm thinking
admiration,
about.
inspiration,
Like
and
you see a
motivation
person
is
that you
great.
want to be like. That's not jealous.
Inspiration,
Yeah, exactly. Like,
inspiring you.
Admiration, inspiration, and motivation are
Yeah.
great things to feel.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Jealousy and envy and
yeah,
hatred.
that would turn it
is
negative.
not.
Jealousy
They
is
turn it
negative.
to a negative.
Okay.
they turn it
That
to
ain't no
a-
positive.
Exactly. You can't find no positive in that shit.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
I get what he thought he was trying to say because I was thinking like.
I'm saying because if I'm a rap,
Because I think being jealous is want what the next person want. That's what I thought the definition of jealous was. Like, I want what you got.
Nah,
Envy what you have. It's a difference.
that's
that's
a
totally
whole
different.
negative.
Yeah, that's
whole different
Jealousy
thing.
is a
Right.
whole
It's
negative.
different.
Yeah, it's a whole negative. You can't make it positive.
I would like a wife. It's different than I want your wife. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It's completely different.
Yeah.
So wanting a wife is fine, but if somebody wants your wife, then that's when it becomes jealousy and envy and that type.
I just think about jealousy is in terms of like somebody else's position. Like if I'm an upcoming rapper and I see Lil Baby on TV
You're
every day,
inspired.
But you're not jealous.
You're inspired.
That means that's
inspired by
That's what
him.
I thought you were trying.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No, he said you said
It's jealousy when you looking at Lil Baby on TV and
Like,
you
he
saying,
shouldn't
why the
have
fuck,
it.
why the
Right.
fuck,
He shouldn't
why the
have
fuck
it.
is
You
Baby
should
and not
have
me?
it. That should be
He's jealous.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
You feel like he shouldn't have.
Why him and not me?
Exactly.
Okay.
You feel
Fuck
like
Lil Baby, I'm supposed to be up there.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah.
that's
Different.
jealousy.
Not
Envy.
well, not
I'm
I'm
gonna be up
go-
there with him.
yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna be just like Lil Baby in 5 years or
Got
some shit like
you.
that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, exactly. That makes
Okay.
sense. 100%, baby J.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you find good out of jealousy.
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
Because it's
All
like I said,
niggas.
it's in the same family with envy and hatred. So I don't
It's
see
like we
no
try to
good.
use words for shit that they don't fit with because it's just like, you know what I'm saying?
There's words that is, it's synonyms like jealousy. And
That's the word, yeah.
motivation. Like it's a synonym.
Yeah, they basically the same thing, but one mean positive, one mean a negative.
Nah, jealousy
and motivation, not
they're not
synonyms.
synonyms.
They similar. What they is?
I mean, they,
Motivate
They're
and
not,
inspire.
they're not in the same family.
Motivate and
you know
inspire.
what I mean? It's not.
You talking about
Jealousy,
you
you
talking
become
about
how people
correlation?
take to you.
You talking about the words correlate?
People don't take to
It's
me.
correlate. The words
Correlate.
correlate.
Always
They correlate.
have a
They
problem
can
with you.
correlate.
Jealousy
Yeah,
can.
and you ain't
So it
even
ain't
really
no
got
good
no
out
problem
of
with me. You just jealous of the attention that I get.
Yeah.
Because I'm just being myself.
So it's
And you can
could
never
never
be
be no
with
good
somebody
out
that
of it.
never
synonyms,
get that,
but they not-
that attention. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Jealousy.
Synonym means the same. Antonyms mean opposite.
Opposite.
Yeah.
So it's synonyms and antonyms.
Yeah.
A synonym would be like great and fantastic.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
An
But jealousy-
antonym would be like
Jealousy
good and bad.
motivation.
Yeah.
The antonyms.
Right.
Fruits and vegetables.
Okay, I said the wrong.
Tomatoes,
Right.
tomatoes.
Right.
Potatoes, potatoes.
Dang.
Great job, Cash. We'll make sure not to put you on the next one.
Hey, check us out at www.bigfactspod.com. It's another Big Facts Friday. Salute.
You're listening to Big Facts with Big Bank and DJ Scream.